teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. The receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Aggies are looking to keep this drive going. They'll hand it off. Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
North Carolina. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He gets loose. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Scooped up with the defense.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. And that will pick up a first down. A spot at the 38. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people...
Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the North Carolina offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Breaks loose at the 40. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Texas A&M 10, North Carolina 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense on the field to take over. Quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
And every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go. Now past the 30. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? QB keeper all the way. And he'll be brought down.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So forget the tying field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive call. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First down here for this offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And they try to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Now the important point after attempt.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush closing in. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So second down after the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
A deep shot right down the middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC. So with playoff pressure the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. They're going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle, but first down. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense operating from the pistol. And there's the handoff. Powering through the defender. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies! And that will give them the lead now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Now here's the toss play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the game just good enough for a 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff here from the shotgun. Some hard running there through the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They get him to the ground, and it's 1st down now at the 28.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That ball snagged for a completion. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This offense really clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Fights through a tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. looking for a man. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. That roughing the passer gives the offense a 1st down. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Ball handed off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
The pass is intercepted.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie.
And And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. There's the handoff. And he'll be brought down.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's the option play. Loose football. And the ball rolls out of bounds. The fumble results in a huge loss. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. Catch made on the right side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Now they call a run. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Dump off, caught by the running back. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. As the 1st down is still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They knock through the BAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter.
35, Texas A&M, 34.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Zone in this possession. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Handoff from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, look at the quick cut. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him and pick up big yards.
Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Single back takes the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Here we go on 4th down. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's caught. It's Cole. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff leads coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The